Welcome to downtown Detroit and welcome inside Ford Field. Tonight should be a good one, Brock, as we honor John Madden with our Thanksgiving celebration series between the Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions.
Well, welcome to another video where I am playing Madden once again. I will be doing offense for both teams here. The Packers will get the ball first. And these are the jerseys being worn for the game tomorrow on Thanksgiving. Head to toe, everything is accurate, except for tomorrow they will be wearing a John Madden Thanksgiving patch, which they are not on here. And they will be wearing that, but unfortunately, it's not on Madden, so I'm not able to do that. And I'm going to be doing offense for both teams, and I'll have my mic off most of the time. But, yeah, let's get into this one. I have to play defense first play because I didn't really get a chance to switch it, but here we go.
A bunch of injuries over the course of the season. Remember, the Packers were down and had to claw themselves back to the playoffs. These kids average almost 4,000 yards and 30 touchdowns a year the last 2 years.
Does kind of hurt to, play against the Packers as they are my favorite team, but remember I did it last week with the Vikings game. Yeah.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
On second down, Jacobs. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ballgame.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Completed over the middle. And this one does not go far. The fourth down, here comes Daniel Whelan to send it flying for the Packers. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. And he's brought down before the return gets far. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. Leading them out, got his first MVP votes after a career-best season last year. Now reached a decade in this league. It's Jared Goff.
Okay, there are other flashier quarterbacks that make more highlight reel plays than Jared Goff. There certainly are bigger and stronger athletes playing the position today. But Jared's just a throwback. A guy that understands the timing and the precision. I love that he knows what he is and what he isn't when it comes to his skills. And it's why he's been able to flourish in multiple places and why he continues to sustain a lot of success in this league.
Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 now from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he scampers ahead and gets two on the carry.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Pickup brings up second and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
180.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Big strike here to Williams. They're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31.
First down. First and 10 at the 30.
Running it with David Montgomery. Nice drive forward, halted after a couple of yards. Entering Cooper there to make the stop.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
This is Gibbs on second down. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Brought down by Quay Walker. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
180.
From the gun, Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 20. That's another Detroit Lions first down.
opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first points of this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. So you got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Goff to the air now. Screen here for Gibbs. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
On third and goal, Goff. And he's going down. They said no to that shorter field goal, partner. Rolled the dice for more, and they're going to end this first half empty-handed as a result.
Did she just say first half? It's only first quarter. I think she said first half. Maybe I'm tweaking out, but I think she said first quarter. Or half, sorry.
Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They'll have a chance to take the lead here as they line up for the field goal. Bates' kick is up and good. And that'll mark their first appearance on scoring summary today.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
Brooks now on the return. This makes it up to the 25. Well, this upcoming week, Brock, a big one for all of us here in the Madden community. It is the John Madden Thanksgiving Celebration Week. A chance for all of us to celebrate our namesake, the impact he's had on the sport we love, across an incredible week of games. It all begins with Green Bay at Detroit on Thanksgiving Day, and it's going to continue all the way through to the bookend. Giants at Patriots. Rematch of a couple of Super Bowls on Monday night. Packers getting set here. First and 10.
Down. Yellow, 22.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Big gain, has them across the 40. And he gets it forward to the 46-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Best run games in this league at balance. Come running inside, as they just showed right there doing damage on the outside.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Ready?
First down, and they go right back to it. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains in next week.
A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play. Whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. It was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
And this punt lands in the end zone for a touchback. Detroit getting its offense set for their second drive. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well.
White 20.
They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Goes to the hurry up here.
Tackle made back at the 7.
Oh no, I accidentally spiked it. I pressed spike. Oh, my bad. I did not mean to do that.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down. Here he goes. 3rd and long. Short pass brought in.
I did not mean to do spike.
23-yard line on the play.
You know, I like the completions. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
way through a tackle. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
First down. It's a gain of 10. And the Packers...
Play fake, it's Love. Connects with the open man downfield. And it goes the distance. Touchdown,
Wide open.
Green Bay. The Packers just need 2 snaps to steal a lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of the guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed
The
off.
kick is good.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers take a 4-point lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. Jacob Sailors now to return it. Jukes away from one. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner. So hopefully this one has some better legs to it. On first down, it's Gibbs. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Play action here with Goff. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to keep it this time.
Jared Goff on the scramble. It's a gain of 7. Brings up third.
Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Ford Field on its way. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's off the mark there.
We just got a notification that Josh Jacobs is good to go for the game tomorrow.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for
Be honest, Dan Campbell would go for it here. Like, be honest, though. Dan Campbell, he would.
Before halftime. That's a no-no.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. They'll run for this. The defense seizing the opportunity.
I thought he got it.
They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball.
I don't think he got it, to be honest.
What a terrific play by the front 7. They really had to crowd the middle and get the big bodies in there. A big boy from powering over for a first down.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Love from the gun. Taken in by Luke Musgrave. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. 2nd down now, they need 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, it's a gift to Jacobs. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Alex Anzalone there on the stop. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
Love out of the shotgun. Can't find anyone else. But he's forced to throw it away.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
McManus sends it through. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Sailors now on the return. Escapes a defender. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. The Lions gonna go on offense here late in the half. With the time remaining, let's see if they can get this into field goal range. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Underneath, it's Gibbs. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
To the right, he's got to Slaw. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Detroit calls timeout in seconds.
I thought that was picked. I was scared for a second.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
On 1st down, it's Goff. Nothing there left side.
Oh my gosh, how was that not?
Ross St. Brown, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
Cooper on the coverage.
They're gonna throw again. Goff. Over the middle, that's too slow. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
That's good.
They go play action with Goff. That'll be incomplete.
Another sold INT. Oh my god.
Very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. And it sets up 2nd down. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds.
He just overthrew it.
Maybe 2 more snaps. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Wright reels it in. And this one's worked down to the 33.
Oh my god, he had to get down. I thought he was about to not get down. I just go. I was like, just get down.
Jake. It's out for the Lions field goal try. He was good on his first kick. Gonna need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So a 1-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much, Scott. While we checked in with Scott in Orlando, our 2 teams here no doubt made some adjustments. It's a close game here as we get ready for our 3rd quarter. On now is McManus to kick this away. Starting from the 5. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Here comes the offense for Detroit to begin the second half. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Off play action, Goff. No place to go, so he just threw it.
That was grounding every day. I don't know where the call was, but right.
Exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Like 20.
Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. Complete left side. It's too slow. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Big unseen on the play. And the Lions have a first down.
And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll toss it to Gibbs. Jukes away from one. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Now Gibbs. He's out in the clear. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
Kate, you know by now I'm not shy about referencing movies during the game. And that run, it was a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then bam! You surprise them with a twist and head the other way for a big run.
On first down, they'll run with Montgomery. And they're full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. It's Gibbs on the carry. And not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings him
long, they're gonna throw. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
It's a gain of 6.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or 2 short for the first down.
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And that short gain.
Yep, we know Dan Campbell's going for that, and there's Jared Goff with an easy
You
first.
can rely. Trust the capital T on the big fellas to do just enough. Get just enough push in the middle so that QB can fall forward. And as we just saw, it's really hard to stop.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. That's complete to the back. David Montgomery. And it's another.
He wanted that TD.
Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
A gain of 17 yards.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Lions take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions push their lead to 3.
Packers 10.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Packers all set to get back out there. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight?
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Back to the air. Love. Throw right side, and Dobbs has it. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. To the air on 3rd and long. That one falls to the turf.
Dobbs with a drop. We saw him dropping so many passes to Giants, and now he drops an easy first down. Dobbs, oh no, he's normally so good at catching.
The Packers send out their punting unit. It'll be Daniel Whelan doing the honors. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
On the return,
the Lions. And Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. Doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Goff setting to throw. Defender's there, and he forces
Bad throw by Goff. If he would have let him,
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy.
he would have let him, he would have had it.
Are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down.
Like 20.
3rd and long for him here. It's incomplete.
Williams with the drop. It's Romeo Dobbs situation all over again. Oh my goodness, what is that? Not good. Both times, Dobbs sells the first down for the Packers, but Williams sells it for the Lions, so they're even now on that.
Starts his return from the 23. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Green Bay offense to the line.
Golden still no touchdowns in his career.
Green Bay offense about to get started once more. Running on first here with Jacobs.
Kind of froze there.
He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Just one
67 passing yards for the Packers.
Packers football, and they know what they need to do. Trailing here in the 4th.
Well, I just found out that Matthew Golden will likely not be playing, so I'm just going to take him out. Not that it matters that we've had him in this whole game because he's kind of not really done much. But Jaden Reed can't really play either. Bo Melton, there. There we go. So, yeah.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Shotgun now for Love. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Defender arrives right as the
Can now hold on. They're going to punt it again.
Incomplete. Well-timed strike.
I don't think it would have mattered that time because he would have been tackled immediately anyway, but still.
You never, ever is not. It's like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Perfection on that punt.
And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard
Bro, he just
line.
dropped it, like, immediately.
Getting ready to return
Just
the
immediately
field.
dropped it.
They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
31-yard line.
Back to Gibbs now on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Walker. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd
Throw
down.
here, 3rd down. And that's a win for the
Had him wide, but hit. It was Quay Walker who got in there. What a jam.
That is is a DB's best friend, pressure.
Packers can actually score this half.
They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They'll send out the punting unit. Before that return amounts to much, they bring him
Did Beaumont miss a block there? I didn't really see it.
Back out there. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Hand off to Jacobs to start the drive. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Escapes the pocket. Gets this one away.
4th and 7. I don't think you had to go for it. No, you got another chance.
They're out now. Ready to punt it.
Neither team can really make anything work in the second half here. Especially the Packers, though. Because the Lions have at least scored. But meanwhile, you got the Packers who have not scored so far. With 3:30 to go in the game. Let's see, a touchdown will be huge for Detroit. Packers need to hold them to a field goal at the most. Cannot let up a touchdown here.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
We go tonight. 180. What's that?
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's 16 yards on that play. And that is good for Detroit 1st down. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Buying some time left. Well, the pressure nearly got to him.
Oh, that was almost a fumble, but Parsons, well, he had... I think it was... I didn't see who it was. I'm pretty...
They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of
I
him.
don't know who that was. He had someone open. I didn't really see.
On 2nd and 10. Goff. Buys time, rolling right.
Oh no, I was kind of trying like get out of it, but then we gotta just...
The Packers take their first time out.
It was Sam Laporta who he had open on the other play, by the way. Threw it to him, but hit right as he did, so... Big 3rd down.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. He'll throw it. Downfield. This
What a catch by Amon-Ra St. Brown to force the Packers to use their 2nd timeout. That is a killer right there. Needed to get the ball back, and the defense could not hold Amon-Ra St. Brown down. He had to get loose.
Down from the 41. On the ground, it's a give to Gibbs. And with a nice game,
Jahmyr Gibbs has been doing... Gibbs? I don't know why I said Gibbs. Jahmyr Gibbs has been doing pretty good today.
3rd and final one. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Again, it's Gibbs. And his short game gets them a
Big 1st down. You can see Gibbs' left foot there is taking a pretty good beat there.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
White 20. What's that? What's that?
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions holding on to a field goal lead.
It's looking good for the Lions. 1st down will practically about end this game. It's a give to Montgomery, and he got a yard.
first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
180. What's that?
Running on second with Montgomery. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1 yard runs brings up 3rd and 8.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Cut. Right 20. Turbo set. Turbo set.
Back to throw it. That one complete to St. Brown.
Amon-Ra again.
Lions first down.
That's the game.
Celebrate now. This
Amon-Ra and the Lions win it on Thanksgiving. How about that closer? The finisher able to hang on to that. Keyshawn Nixon could not do it, and that's going to be it.
Because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Goff down to a knee. That will just about do it. Wrap it up from Detroit.
So it's 1 for the win column for the Lions. This was a game they had circled a long time ago, Brock. You bring a division rival into your building, you want to make a statement at their expense and get that W.
We know it's not just an axiom, right, that it's so hard to win any game in the NFL. It is. They're difficult to do. But a division rival in your own building, it almost feels like a must-win, and that's the juice they played with today.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.
Well, thank you for watching. That's all for this one, and see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Bye.